My name is Colleen and I'm here to just share a little bit of my story with you. And I first want to tell you that I live in Milton. I moved there when I was young and graduated from high school. And soon after high school, I moved away. And I was away for a number of years, and I came back. I didn't think I would come back, but I came back. And I'm really grateful to be back in this valley, raising my children. So I hope that the story that I'm going to share, that you can relate in some way to your life. Just this week, I was reminded of the quiet steps that I've taken over the last 4 or 5 years. And they brought me here, not here to this place, but here to this point in my life where I can finally say that my voice matters. Like most of us, my upbringing shaped who I am. Early in my life, I learned to stay in the background. I hid in the shadows, and I avoided the light. Using my voice wasn't safe, and silence felt safer. By the time I turned 18, voting wasn't even on my radar because it wasn't a value that my family system upheld. I hesitated to speak out because I was afraid. I was afraid of getting in trouble. I was afraid of being judged. And I was afraid of making a mistake. So I quietly hid myself away. And that started to change in 2016 when I cast my first vote. I didn't really know it at the time, but it was the beginning of something larger stirring inside of me. I'd been operating under the assumption that if something didn't affect me directly, I didn't have to worry about it. And through a series of personally transformative events in my life, my voice has started to emerge. I've been in the process of untangling myself from that life that I lived in the shadows. I'm learning to speak even when fear tries to pull me back.
Yeah.
I'm learning that my voice has value, not just to me, but to the whole world around me. I now see it as my responsibility to use my voice to speak up for the rights and freedoms of every human being. These rights are not a reward for good behavior, as the current administration seems to believe.
That's right, yeah!
It's quite the opposite, actually. All people at all times, in all places, are entitled to freedom, dignity, and fair treatment under the law. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, who lived through a slide from democracy to dictatorship, has said, "Silence in the face of evil is itself evil. Not to speak is to speak. Not to act is to act." And I understand now that when I stayed quiet, I was speaking. And when I failed to act, I was still making a choice. But I'm here today with all of you to speak and to act and to call out the abuses of power by this administration. We stand in solidarity on that. No president or politician can take away our voices. And my voice has never felt as urgent. Thank you.